Alrighty, so today we're taking a look at the new Edge of Eternities kind of cards. And there's not many at the moment, but we're going to read through, just give some first impressions on the cards and what I'm thinking, what I think of the art and everything. Pretty excited for this set, actually. I'm really excited for this set. I think this set's going to be really cool. So, let's check it out. White. There's only one card right now that's released. I'm recording this on Monday, so there may be some other cards that are released. Sorry, I'm trying to record ahead of time, trying to just be ahead of the game. The Seriyama. So when it enters, search your library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. It is a station. Okay, what does station mean? Tap another creature you control, put charge counters equal to its power on the spacecraft. Station only as a sorcery. It's an artifact creature at 7+. What? I don't think I fully understand how this works. And I'm not going to act like I do right now. I'm going to have to learn. That's cool. It's got a low 7+. You guys let me know in the comments if you know. This is cool. This seems very new. Doesn't seem like this has been done before. Maybe it has. I don't know. To me, I haven't seen anything like this. Alright, moving on. Black. Everyone loves the old black spells. Alright, we got Embrace Oblivion as our first card. It is a sorcery, 1-drop. Okay. Has an additional cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Alright, more sacrifice support. Destroy target creature or spacecraft. Don't think it's incredible, but it is pretty cool. I'm down with the vibes of it. It'll see some use because of the Sephiroth decks, and there's a lot of sacrifice strategy right now going on. So Thera is our next card up. A 4-cost legendary enchantment, mythic. Okay, whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent chooses a creature they control and exiles it. Ooh, exiles is a very specific word. I like that. I like that a lot. At the beginning of your end step, if a player controls no creatures, sacrifice Sothera. Then put a creature card exiled with it onto the battlefield under your control with 2 additional +1/+1 counters. Whoa, this looks good. Wow, this looks really good. This looks kind of powerful, actually. Like, in my opinion, I think that's really good. And also, I'll show you, we'll move it over right there. That is the new art. I really like the universe kind of art. I don't know what they're calling it, but I like it. Very spacey, very alien, obviously, Edge of Eternities, whatever. So now we got Temporal Intervention. Alright, this spell costs 2 less to cast if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn, or a spell was warped this turn. Ooh, okay. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card. Oh, okay. We don't need more discard stuff. We don't need more. That's annoying. Alright, whatever. We're gonna move along fast. Whoa, I didn't see this. Oh, this is cool. Wow, I like it. It's very minimal. I'm a minimalist. You know, I like cards that are very minimal, and that's cool. I also can appreciate the other one. I like best of both worlds, right? You know, I'm cool with both. Green. There's only one green. Kind of a bummer. But it is a 5-cost. Harmonious Grove Strider. Ward 2. Nice. We love that. This creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Yes! Okay, I was looking for this. I want more land type stuff. And this is exactly what I want. Yes, is it kind of janky? Absolutely. But I love big creatures. If you watch me on Twitch, OwlGaming03, I've been playing a lot of an Ugin deck from just using big dragons. I like big creatures. So that card's going to be cool to mess around with. Next up, we've got the multicolor Alfarial Dreaming Acolyte. 3 costs is not too shabby. Legendary. When he enters, or when they enter, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card. During your turn, Alfariel has Death Touch. It's a 2/3. I guess it's card draw, and it is, you know, blue-black. Yeah, it works. Whatever. Sammy, Ship's Engineer. A 4-cost card, alright. Human Artificer. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, create a tapped 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. Pretty simple. Kind of expensive. I don't know. Seems kind of expensive for a 4-cost, but whatever. I ain't gonna hate on it. I'm sure you'll be eating with that. A lot of token decks out there. Tennock, Memorial Ensign, a 3-cost landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, Tennock deals 1 damage to each opponent. If this is the second time this ability has resolved this turn, draw a card. Ooh, I like that this has green in it. A lot of rampy stuff going on right now. You also have Tifa decks that could maybe utilize this to add some extra burn. I'm down with this, actually. Pretty cool. Okay. Alright, let's check this card out over here. Kilo. Apogee Mind? I don't know. 3-cost. A lot of 3. Why so many 3? So it has haste. Whenever Kilo becomes tapped, proliferate. Gross. I hate proliferation. I mean, it's good. I hate it, though. We're not fans of proliferating around here. And then Cyril, Genesis Shepherd. Oh, here we go. A big creature. Alright, this is a 5-cost. Insect Druid. Flying, you may play lands from your graveyard. Oh, so good. Okay. Whenever you sacrifice another non-token permanent during your turn, put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to Sorrel's power on up to 1 other target creature. I love this. Wait a minute. This is kind of cool. Hold up. We could cook with this. There's a lot of +1 decks out there. I'll say that. A lot of counter decks. Looks like there's only 1 colorless, but let's check it out. It is Tezzeret, Cruel Captain. Alright, I don't know who Tezzeret is, so I think I've heard that name before, but I don't know. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a loyalty counter on Tezzeret. We're off to a good start. I do like artifacts. I think they're cool. His 0-cost ability is untap target artifact or creature. If it's an artifact creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it. For a 0 cost, that's not bad. He enters with 4 loyalty counters, so for a 0 cost, that's not shabby. So you have no plus because he's relying on you playing artifacts to get his loyalty up or proliferating him. -3, search your library for an artifact card with mana value 1 or less. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. I'm thinking from a standard brain, so there are some 1 costs that you could use. -7, you get an emblem with at the beginning of combat on your turn. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on target artifact you control. If it's not a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot artifact creature. Ooh. Okay. You could cook with this. I cannot cook with this. I don't have a big enough brain, but someone's going to cook with this because he's only 3 cost. You gotta remember that. He's 3 mana to drop this Planeswalker. Lands! Oh my gosh. I heard about this. Someone at the card shop told me about this. I was kind of blown away. I didn't expect it. We have Breeding Pool. Apparently these are dual lands or something, or shock lands. I think they're called shock lands. I don't know. Let me know down below. I believe they're shock lands. So as this land enters, you pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters tapped. Yeah, I think these are shock lands. So you got Breeding Pool, Godless Shrine, Sacred Foundry, you got Command Bridge, not bad, and not bad. Stomping Ground, Watery Grave, and then you got cool arts for everything else. A bunch of spacey themed stuff. I really like the forest. I'm a big fan of the forest and the swamp. I think swamp looks incredible. If you had that in foil, oh my goodness, that would look so good. Islands also have some cool variants to them. Whoa, I don't even know what these are. Mutavolt. This land becomes a 2/2 creature with all creature types until the end of turn. Oh, that is so good. Yes, that's good. That's good. That's like what is it? Godless Shrine? Something Shrine. I forget the name of it. But it's a 3/3 with vigilance, and it's still a land. You guys know what I'm talking about. Wow. Overall thoughts right now? This makes me more excited. I can't wait. I think this set's going to be a banger. I think people are going to love it. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I think so far my favorite card is the Harmonious Grove Strider. I think I'm looking forward to that the most out of everything. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, do all that fun stuff. It really helps. Comment what your favorite card is so far. What makes you excited about this set? Are you not excited for this set? I want to know. We also stream on Twitch. You can check me out, same as my YouTube, OwlGaming03. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.